All right, we are here for our weekly visit with the great Kyle Van Noy, Patriots Hall of Fame, presented by Raytheon. Hey. Good test on Sunday.
Yes.
Sneaky good test it just was.
Not sneaky.
Well, for us.
Okay. Why for you?
Because we keep looking at what this defense is doing and say, you know what, they're just going to eat them up and spit them out. And all of a sudden, when you see a guy like Chubb, who's a very talented player, bust through, you're like, oh my God, what happened?
Yeah, I think people don't realize how good he is. He's their best player on that team, without a doubt.
Really?
Yes, easy.
Including the Landrys and the Beckhams and the Mayfields and the Miles Garretts.
I didn't. Miles,
offense.
Offensively, yes.
How big a test were the conditions in addition to the personnel?
Yeah, very tough. I mean, anytime it rains, the ball's slick, jerseys are wet. Guys have a little harder time tackling because it's tough in the rain with how the slick conditions. But I feel like we could have done better, especially on that play. But shout out to Jay Jones for making a hell of a play. That was awesome.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's go into a couple of the other plays where you set the edge on the first fumble. What goes into setting the edge on the defense? And can you give the layman's terms on what setting the edge is?
That means you're basically sacrificing yourself and all the fame and glory to have someone else make the tackle.
And making sure everybody funnels back to the guys who are nice and clean and just waiting with open arms.
There you go.
So you're taking on the blockers.
That's the best. Yeah. Or not necessarily. Yeah. You could say that, or just turning the ball. Just turning the back, or excuse me, turning the running back to the defense. There we go.
Now on that play,
that was tricky. I'm so sorry.
There was a double back on that. On that play, when you set the edge, you actually flipped the blocker. He flipped over you, which caused the fumble.
Yeah, his foot kicked the ball.
That's called serendipity.
Yeah, we'll let LG thinks he caused it, but we'll make the record clear and tell him that it was the guard that kicked the ball.
There was a guarantee made and then backed off of by Jarvis Landry and the Cleveland Browns. Obviously, you caught wind of it because now we're at a point where anything we hear, we go sprinting into the locker room and say, did you hear what they said?
Yeah.
Any kind of motivation or fuel?
No. Not at all. Just because we're confident enough in ourselves. And, I think we're to the point where everyone knows that's our mindset going into the game. We just rather play the game and do the talking on the field and then look at the scoreboard and smile and then go back to work rather than saying we're going to win win, blah,
we're
blah, blah,
answer
blah.
this, guys. Okay.
I just think that's setting yourself up. It's not good. Especially
when the team is having success. If you spend a lot of time, I would imagine, because somebody's going to have something to say every week.
Yeah.
And this is going to be, to me, an in-season Super Bowl for the Baltimore Ravens. It's a team that has missed the playoffs last year. They were in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Eked in. They've been up and down a little bit, but this is a massive game on a Sunday night there. And they have an incredibly talented quarterback, especially with his feet.
Yes, very, very talented team in general. I think it's not just Lamar. I think they have a pretty good O-line. They have good skilled players. Their defense, and then something that doesn't get talked about enough in football is the special teams. Their special teams is really, really good. So just a really, really tough team. We got a tough challenge, and I think a lot of us are, or all of us are excited for that challenge. Anytime you can go into an environment like that on a Sunday night, ooh-wee, let's get it. I'm excited already.
I don't blame you. I was too, because, I started doing, okay, it's a Sunday night. These guys are, I believe, 5-2.
Yeah, Halloween.
Woo. Sunday night football. It's going to be spooky. We got the boogeyman coming out. We got the Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
Quote the Raven nevermore. That's where that whole thing's based. This is a spooky-ass football game we got on tap on Sunday night.
Yeah.
Okay?
Can I ask you a question? About the boogeyman. Who do you think are the boogeymen?
I think it's a linebacker situation.
Okay.
I really do. But I think that you guys don't want to be uncomfortable and just say, oh, it's just us. So now you got everybody's kind of involved.
Okay.
All right? So maybe you have to have some boogeymen. Maybe you need some goblins. I don't know. I'm not fully down with the whole boogeyman nickname. I'm going to be candid.
Yeah,
I would like to come up with something else.
All right, well.
It's early, and I'll get up something for you.
All right,
but
that's good.
What is the one thing that Bill is trying to stress to you as this week begins about the Ravens? Has he sent a message yet?
Fundamentals. I think just do your job on every single play, and I think if everybody does that, I think the outcome is what we'll want.
Bill's 300th win on Sunday. Talk to me. I'm going to let you riff on the guy for a minute.
Amazing. It really is remarkable what he's done to do against the team that didn't want him. It's kind of fitting. I'm just glad to be a part of a couple of those wins, and I'm just happy he's still doing it, and he's doing it probably at the same clip as he started with. He hasn't been here. He's been just cruising, not cruising it in terms of
never a dip in intensity, and
exactly.
That's something that Tom Brady talked about. He talked about competitive spirit.
Yes,
and
it's still there every day, and I enjoy that because I don't know how many people could, or if they had that
maintain
success.
That edge.
Exactly.
Right, it's the success too, because you set a goal for yourself, and then you achieve that goal, and you kind of inevitably want to go, oh, that was great.
Yeah.
You did it.
But then to do it over and over and over is just really, really impressive. And I think that goes to show you the type of person he is, and it's awesome. Yeah.
Last question, and again, can't wait for this game. And again, congratulations on Cleveland. But to make this about, the greatest coach in NFL history, maybe professional sports history, he's had a huge influence, really, I think, on the region, on the way people approach their jobs, the level of detail. I know that I've been influenced by just covering him. This is what he expects from his players. I'm in the media. I should be able to show up on time, do my job, prepare for the questions. How influential is it even more for his employees like you and what you'll carry forward in your own life?
Yeah, I think that's so hard to say just because I'm in it, and when that next chapter in life for me, I could probably answer that.
Yep.
But just little things like you just said, you hit it right there on the head, is the details. Just the details in life. You want to be very detailed. If you have goals, make sure you write those goals down. And, don't just think about them. Write them down so you can think about them and strive to do those each and every day. And he does that, and I do that for myself, and he's just so good about the details. And I think, if you just pay attention to little details in your life, it will go a long ways. So everybody take that from Bill. There you go.
There you go. Appreciate it. Thank you for giving them all that. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Boo.